might be hurt.
In this painting, I was thinking in terms of combining candy.
I will if you make it first.
My name is Gaydos, manager of the Florissant Civic Center Theater. Hi, my name's Gaydos, manager of your Florissant Civic Center Theater. It's great to be back here with another edition of On Cue. Once a month or so, we take a backstage look to see what's coming down the road, to give you a little more information than you deserve sometimes even about some great things that are coming. Hopefully you'll get involved with the arts in your community because of one of these shows, at least to become a great audience member. I'm lucky to have with me today Sandi Wright, who is head of the St. Louis Harmony Chorus. It's coming back to town.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We're so excited to be back.
It's been a hiatus. Yeah, we love the Sweet Adelines.
Thank you.
And you certainly are a great representative of that national organization.
Thank you. We are very proud of what we've been able to pull together here.
Well, I tell you what, it's not been overnight either. You've been doing this a good length of time. First of all, let's ask how long the chorus itself has been involved.
Since 1961, so it's been a pillar of the community.
It really has,
a community chorus.
Very few things predate what we do out here, but we really got serious in the 70s about this, and you guys have been cranking it out for a long time.
We've started to win contests and go on to national and international competitions.
I understand, yes, the group is 4th in the nation?
My quartet is 4th in the nation. The chorus is in the top 25.
Isn't that something?
Out of 700. So, you know,
that's good.
in perspective, that's really great.
And in order to pull this off, you've been practicing the art yourself for quite a while. Do you mind if we ask how long?
No, I don't mind at all. 47 years this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
3 years and you'll be in the golden...
Yeah, they call us Golden Girls.
Do they
And
really?
yeah, I know.
That was a guess. Well, it made a very good TV show.
It's good and it's not good, you know.
Well, that's good. Well, Sandi, you're a master at what you do, and they call you that, don't they?
They call me a master director. That means that the chorus has attained a certain level of competition, and those directors become master directors.
How much of your job is dedicated to hitting the right note as opposed to choreography and spirit and things like that?
It's about a quarter of it is about choreography. It's about the visual. And 3/4 is the vocal sense, the expressive singing, and the unity that we have on stage, and just tuning and finding the right piece of music to do.
It goes way beyond tight harmony.
Oh yes, it really is. And we have some accomplished musicians in the chorus. Again, amateurs. They don't do it professionally, and so we've managed to.
I took a look at your website prior to coming here, and I want to let people know that they would be in for a treat if they go and look at it.
Oh, please, yes.
stlouisharmony.org,
It's
right?
stlharmony.org. Yeah. And yeah, please look around.
There's a lot of love in that website, as I mentioned to you.
There's a lot of love in the chorus, I will say that.
I'll tell you what, yeah, the artwork and all that,
So
I think it's very representative of the spirit of the group.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's hard to capture on anything electronic.
Thank you for noticing. It's a young chorus in age. The girls, I mean, you would think that barbershop harmony would only appeal to blue-haired ladies, but actually I'm probably the oldest member of the chorus, and we start at 18 and go up from there. We actually will take them younger if they can pass the audition.
That's great. That's great. So it's open to the public.
Absolutely.
And the audition, is it a tough audition? I mean, honestly?
No, we have learning tracks, but you do have to hold your part by yourself with 3 other people, because we do 4-part harmony in the barbershop style.
So do you do the auditions on call, or is it so many times a year you have open auditions?
No, we have it on call. Whenever they're ready, they come and start visiting. They stand on the risers with us and sing and dance with us and learn along the way. And then when they're ready, they can audition and become a performing member of the chorus.
Well, you tapped that youth element again for something that, again, I was around when I came here 35 years ago and started my job.
Yes.
And I was so impressed with the Sweet Adelines and the men's group, the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America,
Hey.
that I learned how to say it.
That's
yes.
good.
No, but now there's a resurgence among some of the young people.
Yes, and I think that that's because of the collegiate a cappella focus and movies like Pitch Perfect and television programs like The Voice and Glee and things like that. So singing is coming back, which is really great. For a while they were just listening to it on their iPods. Now they're actually doing it, and so that's really fun.
You've got real lyrics and you've got things that people can remember.
And harmony, and you don't need a piano or heavy equipment to do a cappella. So I
don't want to cast aspersions on anything else, but really is very understandable how people love it when they really do get a good glimpse of it, a solid, set of it.
Yeah.
It's so important to get that first exposure to it to know what's the best and
That's
what's
right.
not. Yeah.
And they're getting it in high school, you know, I mean.
Does this, when you compete, I'm just curious, we'll get back to your show in just a
No,
minute, I
that's
promise, which is coming up in February, so hang in there, folks. But when you compete, is there a local competition as opposed to the national finals?
Yes, there's a regional competition which encompasses Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and parts of Nebraska. And you have to win that.
Yeah.
And there are maybe 35 choruses in our particular region, and then you go on to
Is
the
it always
international
hosted in
contest.
about the same city or so? Or?
No, it's different. Last year it was in Kansas City, and this year it's in Des Moines, Iowa. So it just rotates around a little bit.
That's wonderful.
So,
and then you go to the national finals.
Then we go to the nationals.
Now, is there an international finals?
It is an international organization. So, in fact, the Swedish barbershop choruses have been winning. I mean, it's like, go figure, wait. It's supposed to be an American art form here and there. But they have choral groups where we have baseball teams with their corporations. They have choruses in their corporations.
With the company, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So their music programs are just far surpassing ours. And they're winning the contest, which is kind of scary.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to have to fight back.
That's
here.
right.
Well, we've got a great show to introduce you to this art form. February the 7th. And that is a Saturday night.
Yep.
No excuse not to make it.
No excuse.
8 p.m. curtain.
Yep.
And we have a wonderful layout of talent, not just your regular chorus.
No.
But you have guest artists as well.
We do, and it's a family show, so kids are more than welcome in this one. We're going to have the Stereotypes from Washington University, which is a male, they're collegiate a cappella guys, and they are wonderful. They've been to the national competitions, and so we're really pleased to have those guys. And the Nightingales are from the Grand Center Arts Academy, which is their a cappella group, and they're about a dozen girls that are all like junior high age.
No
I mean, it's really great. They're like 15 and 16 years old and do great tight harmonies. And then we're so fortunate because the special quartet we're going to have is Heat, and Heat is the current 4th place international quartet. So they are the 4th best women's quartet in the world, and so we're really excited to have those guys too.
The price of admission is worth one of those alone, so it's almost like you have 5 shows in one. When
it really is, and it's going to be a really entertaining show. It's called Acapella 101, and so we're going to really be talking about the differences between choral music and contemporary a cappella and barbershop, and so it'll be educational as well, but in a fun way. We're going to have it really be in a fun way.
It's almost reinvented itself from the early days, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that with the choreography and with the thought and mind behind programming.
It's almost what I like to say a cappella musical theater, because it's just. We do a lot of Broadway stuff. We do a lot of more contemporary songs. I think that's why we've been able to attract a younger population in our chorus.
Such a great sense of humor, too. I've always seen that on stage.
We have a great time.
Oh, my. I'll tell you what.
A lot of love on stage.
If you're looking for a good time, this is the place to be. I mean,
forget your troubles. Time,
yes. Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. Yeah, because the St. Louis Harmony Chorus, when they do it right. How much does it cost to get in? It's as cheap by comparison.
It is cheap. The adult ticket price is $20, but that's just the highest price.
Sure.
There's all kinds of discounted pricing. We've got a student discount and a senior discount if you're 62 or older. of $18. The children 12 and under are only $12, and then we've got a special group rate, which really
It's
is
like
a great
stealing
thing.
tickets.
It is. It's $14 for 10 people.
14 for 10.
So get a group.
If you can't
Save
get
some
that,
money.
you know, so figure it out. If you've already got 5 people, you might as well make it a group.
And it's going to be a full two-hour,
yeah.
2.5-hour show, so it's
Yeah,
going to
you
be
can
worth
give
it.
the ticket away to the mailman and things like
That's
that.
right.
And, you know, and you'll have some fun friends for the rest of your life, because these are great shows, and it's really Americana at its best.
It
you
is.
know?
It's a purely American art
Yeah.
form. I mean, it
We
started right
discovered and perfected some things that will never really, I don't care how many times the Swedes
No,
win,
no.
it won't be quite the same, because it's come into its own.
That's right.
And Sandi, you certainly have helped it. Is it something that you're going to be doing for a few more, I hope?
I think so. I'm loving it. I am. I'm starting to get some of our younger people involved in the directing. One of our assistant directors is still in college, working on her music
Good,
degree, but
good.
she's going to direct a song. So I think eventually I'd like to step away and let the younger people take it. But for now, no, I'm still the one.
And this is a nonprofit organization.
Absolutely nonprofit. Whoa, in
Yeah,
a big
really,
way.
yeah, yeah.
Like most arts groups, really, truly. A
But that's why
nonprofit.
we're honored to have you back here, because you really do pour back every penny you make into the community.
Yes.
And I know that you're a very charitable group, but people can rent you too, right? I mean,
Yes.
that's one of the things people don't know much about.
Yeah.
If they're a corporate entity or anything.
Please, yes, we perform all over and have a really good show right now, a repertoire that's going to really be good.
If somebody thinks they'd like to have this for an event and hasn't explored it yet, would the best thing be to go to the website?
Yeah, there's contact numbers there, and it might be just as simple as info@stlharmony.org, or they can contact me, wright@primary.net. So
Okay, all right.
I'm easy to get a hold of also.
Or info@stlharmony.
Yeah, and there are
.org.
it's one of our little tabs on the website to just for information.
Yeah, you can anytime.
Contact
Yeah,
me.
that's something a lot of people don't realize, but it is fun, and you can transport this fun around.
Yes.
And you can make yourself look good, you know, before your boss or before your church group or your school group or something like that with one of these.
And we're always looking for members too. I mean, any woman who likes to sing, you know, that's what we do.
Get out of the house first of all and learn about it.
Yeah.
101. We've got the course for you, only it's hidden in a great show. February 7th, again, Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Our box office number is 314-921-5678. You can go to the website here in Florissant, www.florissantmo.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And for a modest service charge, even when we're not in the box office, you can buy that St. Louis Harmony ticket. Sandi, it's great to see you.
Thank you.
You're doing wonderful in the community, and it's great to have you back at the Civic
Thank
Center
you.
Theater.
See
In just a
everybody
few
there.
minutes, we're going to take up the calendar of events and take all those other groups in and mention them real quickly who I haven't been able to get on the show today.
What good are words I say to you? They can't convey to you what's in my heart. Oh, if you could hear instead the things I've left unsaid. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you, loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through, I only know what I know. The passing years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new, so new. And time after time, you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you. the passing years will show. We'll keep our loving hearts entwined, entwined, and time after time you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky that you're mine, oh mine, that you're mine, oh mine.
Welcome back for the calendar of events. We'd like to go ahead a little bit and tell you what's coming down the road here at the beautiful Florissant Civic Center Theater so you can arm yourself with tickets for the future. Missouri Ballet Theater is here for the first time, bringing Breaking Boundaries in the month of January. That's January 30th and 31st at 7:30 p.m. each evening. Breaking Boundaries is an evening of dance featuring works by local African-American choreographers in honor of Black History Month. Great price too, $28, $26. Again, that's $28 for adults, $26 for students and seniors, and that's a good price for ballet. Special guest artists, the Princely Players, will appear in the choreographer's gospel work on Sunday is the name of that piece. The Princely Players have collaborated with Ladysmith Black Mambazo, and the Nashville Symphony have appeared on BBC, TNN, and the National Public Radio Station. So again, if you want to see a national star with our great local heroes, this is a great place to do it with Breaking Boundaries here for the first time. St. Louis Family Theater Series rolls on, sponsored by the Junior League of St. Louis. From TheaterWorks USA in New York, one of the best children's theater companies, if not the best in the country, we bring back Curious George. Remember the man with the big yellow hat and his favorite monkey? Well, they're coming back in, just like they are on PBS, only better. When they do these live shows on stage, you can't miss. We have an all-you-can-eat meatball contest in this one, and George is participating. He can't wait for the day. You'll want to be in the audience for this fun-filled adventure in which he'll learn more about Rome and meatballs and secret ingredients. $7 to all, very fair for the whole family. Call us during regular business hours, and keep in mind February 6th, 7th, and 8th are the days you want to set aside for this one. Friday evening at 7:30 p.m., Saturday and Sunday matinees only for Curious George on tour from New York City. St. Louis Harmony Chorus is back again, as we mentioned, and it's great to have them back with Cappella 101. They were our guests on the show today. Just remember that show, February 7th, 8 p.m. is the time. Admission $20 for adults, $18 for seniors and students, $12 for children under 12. And in addition to the Harmony Chorus, there'll be performances by the Quartet Heat, the Stereotypes from Wash U, and the Nightingales from the Grand Center Arts Academy. This is an a cappella event you won't want to miss. McClure High School is in with their regular show. They have a musical every year here. McClure High School presents Legally Blonde this time. Performances begin February 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. All performance curtain times are at 7 p.m. Admission is $7 in advance, $10 if you wait and buy them at the door. This is a great show. It's a musical comedy, been done several times at the Muni Opera, and now we've got it on stage, a family fresh version of a show that leaves the entire family laughing. Florissant Fine Arts Council presents Della's Diner from the State Theater of Georgia. It's coming back to town, this musical presentation, on February the 22nd, a matinee again on a Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is part of the Fine Arts Council Applause series. $28 for adults, $26 for seniors and students. Now serving a delicious comedy romp with outrageous Southern characters and show-stopping country, blues, and rockabilly tunes. Della is a sassy, big-hearted cafe owner who dispenses love, wisdom, and moral advice to the parade of oddballs who come and go from her cozy diner on Morning Glory Mountain. Della's Diner is a hilarious musical comedy soap opera full of non-soap surprises, twists, and turns. original show tunes, and you're going to love this crowd pleaser. It is actually the longest running musical in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, and we brought it up here with the State Theater of Georgia. You're going to get a good look at it. Florissant Fine Arts Council in March presents the musical comedy Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's a big Broadway show from Off-Broadway Booking in New York City. This is a classic Americana hit. March 1st, that's on a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Got some great hits, and actually was a popular MGM movie before it was a stage show, set in Oregon in 1850. This is a fun show, full of boisterous fun and romance, to be exact. It harkens back to the glory days of the movie musical. 28 for adults again, 26 for seniors and students. And the Missouri Ballet comes back in the month of March with Dancing on the Edge, March 6th and 7th. Thanks for being with us. We got plenty for you to do. All you got to do is pick up the phone, 921-5678, to avoid all those funny fees that go along with ticket sales Monday through Friday. We're in the box office 9 to 5 on Monday, 9 to 5 on Friday, and 9 to 6 during the week. Hey, thanks for calling Civic Center Theater. Hope to see you here at our theater in Florissant real soon.